Hey, what's up, y'all? Just wanted to get on here real quick and say hey. I apologize for not getting on yesterday. I know I told you guys the day before after I did my update um, about getting accepted and everything. Um, I was gonna come on yesterday, but I actually got really sick yesterday, like out the blue. Um, I don't know what happened, but um, yeah, I just started to get really faint and not feeling well, so I didn't get on and chat with you guys because of that. So, but I did want to get on here and say hi and see how you guys are all doing and everything, and give you guys an update. I actually went out looking for places yesterday, and I got real upset. Um, yeah, I went to Bell Gardens, and when I was out there looking at a place. Um, we get this police officer that pulls up. Well, basically, he was passing us when we were going down the street to get to the actual place. And as we were driving over to the house, he passes us up. He sees, or of course, he sees who's in the car. Then and I knew, I was like, this man. I was like, this officer finna mess with us, cause he didn't even get halfway down the street. And I'm looking at my rear view, and then he turns, like he does a U-turn. And so I'm like, here we go. I was just like, here we go. Um so yeah, so we I get to the house that I was looking at, and I had to make a U-turn because there was no parking on the side of the street where I was trying to park at. And then there was other cars coming, so I was trying to get out the way, and then here comes the officer, and he's like going back and forth. He's literally like following us at this point, going back and forth, and I'm like, I already know what he finna do. And so, I pulled over. I was trying to call the owner, and then the owner didn't even answer. That was another thing. So that was my first sign. Then the police officer comes back, circles around again, like he's like circling the block, like basically watching us. So I'm already feeling uncomfortable because I'm like, why is you following us? Like, I don't know. I was just really upset. So of course I'm pulled over and I'm trying to call the owner on my phone, and then the officer pulls up on the side of my car, and he's like, "Hey, what you guys up to? What you guys doing?" Like, and I was just like, I just looked over at him and I just shook my head, and I was like, I'm trying to look at look at a house. And he's like, "Oh, okay, is that what you guys doing?" And I'm like, "Yes." And so he like kind of pulls up a little bit. I don't know if he like caught it on his radio or whatever, but I just kind of like shook my head like, dang, we can't even, black people can't even just drive and look for houses, or we can't even be in a certain area without being harassed. Like, it was just like, and at that point I just felt very uncomfortable. Like, I didn't even want to be in that area. Like, um, it was predominantly a Hispanic community. There was no blacks that we saw from the area that we were at. So, um, but I was just very, just like, I couldn't believe that. I was just like, wow. So at that point, I'm like, okay, no, I don't want to live. And it was a nice neighborhood, don't get me wrong. I was like, I don't want to live over here, because then I got to worry about my son walking, you know, if he's taking the bus or whatever. Then I got to worry about him being harassed by the police and stuff. And I'm like, that's crazy. And then it dawned on me, I'm like, no matter where you stay, if you stay in the hood, you're going to have some issues. If you stay in a nice area, you're going to have some issues. So no matter where you are, it's just going to be something. Either you're going to deal with racism, or you're going to deal with somebody, you're going to deal with some type of gang activity, or somebody, some type of ignorance you're going to have to deal with. So I was just like really just irritated. Like, really? I'm like, this is what I got to deal with. And so after that, like, I felt like him following us. I'm gonna tell you how I felt. I felt like when we go into the store and they follow you, and or they just watching you the whole time. That's very uncomfortable. Like, don't nobody want to be felt. Nobody wants to feel like that. And so I'm trying to look. Like I said, I'm going into this community looking for a place, and then it's like the whole time. I promise you, like we was probably there like maybe 10 minutes, not even that. Like literally we got on the street, he passed us up, saw it was black people in the car, and literally turned around and was following us and kept circling the block to see what we were doing. Like, why are you, like, literally, like, kind of like, why are you in this? And I know what he was asking when he was like, so what are you guys up to? Like, I already knew what he was trying. He was trying to be funny about it, but I was just like, I just felt really uncomfortable at that point, and I was just like, yeah, that was a sign that the owner didn't answer. And there was another sign that how he was, how the officer was, treating us the time that we were there, and I was just like, no. I was like, okay. And then my son was like, Mom, I told you this area ain't cool. He's like, the cops harass people over here. And I was just like, no. I'm like, and I gotta worry about my son. I was just thinking, like, what if I did move to this neighborhood and then my son's walking, and I don't even want to I don't even want to think about that. And that's just like, it's just very disturbing. Like, I don't know. That just really irritated me. And then I've been dealing with like housing discrimination, just like, um owners, like, they'll talk to you over the phone, and then sometimes, when you get there, it's like totally different story. Or I get there, I'm dealing with the owner, and then you're dealing with the property management, and the property management is doing discrimination. So it's like, I just get like, it's just sad. So I'm like this. If an owner is not willing to rent to me because of the color of my skin, then you don't need my money. I don't need to rent to you. If you want to, are you willing to sit there and let your house sit up, um and sit there and nobody's in it, and you're paying when somebody else could be helping you pay your mortgage? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're going to be that ignorant to not rent to somebody, um because of that, then you deserve to you deserve to lose your house. Because I feel like this, like, there's no excuse for discrimination, like, at all. Like, we all, you don't know a person's struggle, you don't know why a person ended up in a situation that they're in, you know um and it's like, people take that for granted. Like, even with homelessness, anybody can end up homeless. It's just sad. Like, it's just crazy. But yeah, but I wanted to get on there and tell you guys about that yesterday. I was just so irritated. I probably was so irritated to the point where I was just like not feeling good. um yeah, but I was just really irritated about that. Like, are you serious? Like, you just gonna follow me around? So I just left. I ended up leaving. The owner never answered. So I took that was a sign. And then that second sign was, excuse me, that the police officer was circling and, like, literally following us up and down the street. And so I just was like, I'm good. I don't even want to stay in this neighborhood. And then dealing with owners who acting funny. Like, it's just crazy. It's just sad. Like, in 2019, we still dealing with ignorance. Like, come on, wake up, people. Seriously, like, it's something got to change. This is like, it's getting ridiculous. So I'm not even wasting my time no more. Like, if I see that somebody just gonna be funny, like, acting, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna be like, okay, you know what? This ain't for me. I'm just not ever gonna waste my time no more. Because before I was just like, oh, I want this place. I really like this place. But then you got an owner who's willing to rent to you. But then the property manager he's dealing with, he got somebody that's working for him that's discriminating. So it's like, I don't got time. I don't have time for that. Like, no, I don't have time for it. I got too much stuff that I need to do. I got to get, take care of me and my son right now. And I'm trying to get my girls. So I don't have time to be, like, dealing with ignorance. It's ridiculous. It's like, come on. Like, and it's sad because I guess some people forget where they come from. Like, they forget they had, they were probably once in a situation to where they needed to find something. And it's like, when they get to the top, they forget how they even got there, and it's sad. So I'm just gonna be like, okay, keep it moving. I don't have time for it. Like, I know I'm just ranting at y'all. I'm just telling y'all, but yeah, I was just really upset about that. Um, but yeah, that was my day yesterday, and then I ended up getting sick. I went to one place I looked at. Um, it was a cool spot, but it was in a hood, and the owners was really nice. It was cool. I just didn't like the area too much. The place inside was cool. It had everything I wanted. Just didn't have the extra bathroom or whatever. But I don't know, for whatever reason, when I walked out of there, I started feeling like sick. So I'm trying to figure out if something was in there that triggered me getting sick. Because if that's the case, then I definitely cannot move there. Like, I gotta be. That's what I have to, like, when I go to a place and look at it. I have to pay attention to how I feel and stuff, because like any little thing triggers like a flare up for me. So like I have to really be careful. But yeah, I noticed that like after I left, I was like, when I was in there, I was like, okay, like, but it was like when I walked out, I just wasn't the same. Like, I don't know. I'll have to go back to see if I get that same reaction, but if I do, I definitely couldn't. I wouldn't be able to do it. It could have been had mold in there, because I have allergies with mold and stuff, and I don't want to like move into a place and I end up being sick, and then I gotta move. I don't want to do that again. So um, but yeah, so I gotta really like look. I gotta really pay attention to that, like, cause I don't want to move into a place that got issues like mold or something like that. That's one thing I cannot deal with. But yeah, cause I actually was in a place. I think I stayed in a place for 5 years, and I was there for like 5.5 years, almost 6 years, and I was getting sick. I started getting sick, and everybody that lived in that building was getting sick. That anybody that stayed there over like 4 years, 3, 4 years, they was getting sick. So I never found out if the place had mold in between the walls or anything like that. I mean, um, I know they had remodeled some stuff in there, but yeah. So we got to be careful with that. When you rent out places, you gotta know the history on a lot of stuff and be careful, especially if you have health issues and stuff. So like I can't be playing around, because I can't even take nothing. So um but yeah, I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all that I just really been having a hard time finding something, and I've been dealing with the discrimination and stuff, and that just really irritated me yesterday with the police. I'm like, really? Like, I can't believe this. Like, I don't know. Like, when you're in the hood, the cops don't bother you. In certain nice neighborhoods, they don't bother you either. But it was just like, I don't know, maybe it was no blacks in that town at all. I don't know, but that just really irritated me. Like, I couldn't believe that. It's like, really though? Like, this is what I'm gonna have to deal with? So I was just like, no, it ain't meant. It's not even worth it. But I don't have nothing against police. Like, I'm a criminal justice student. But that bothers me when we have police officers that do that. That really bothers me. Like, as a criminal justice student, that just like irritates the crap out of me, because we know it exists, and but it's just sad. Like, people can't go nowhere without feeling like they're gonna be harassed. Like, it's crazy. I'm like, come on, we in 2019 and we still dealing with stuff from our history. Like, and it's just like, and I have a son, and I worry. I gotta make sure I don't move to an area where like I gotta worry about him being gunned down by the police. That's just crazy. It's like I already gotta worry about him being at the wrong area. He's a teenager. He's a good kid. He ain't into the gangs and all that stuff. But people see him, they look at him and think like, oh, where you from? He ain't even with all that. But it's like I gotta worry about him being somewhere, and something happened to him. But then it's like the ones that's supposed to be protected, it's like I gotta worry about them hurting them too. That's crazy. Like it's just sad. It's sad. Like, but this is what we have to deal with though. Um, but I had to tell my son because he was like really irritated, and I was like, I said all police officers ain't like this. I said we know we got some bad ones, but we got some good ones. And I was just like, we just gotta like, I was like, you already know it's gonna be some ignorance. I was like, you just gotta let it roll off your back, just let it go. And he's like, I know, mom, but that's just that don't make no sense. But yeah, it's sad, and I don't know, it's just sad. Like I never thought my son would be able to see like experience discrimination. Like I remember going through it as a kid. Well, when I was in high school, I went to the series in the high school that I was at. It was like in a predominantly white area, and it was a lot of KKK. And I mean, when I say that it got to a point where like everybody was divided in the school, everybody was divided, and we all like hung out with each other. But when it got down to like rioting and all that, like everybody stuck with their people. It was just crazy. Like I never thought I would see or even experience that. Like it's just crazy. And I remember like crosses, flags, all kind of stuff being burned on campus. It was just crazy. Being called nigger, all kind of stuff. And and I'm like, dang, here we are in 2019, and my son has to like he has to see that. It's sad. And I'd be like, dang, how is it gonna be when they get older for this next generation? Like, we gotta stop this hate. We gotta stop this evil. Like, I mean, cause that's taught. Kids don't know. Kids don't know. They don't look at color. Like they don't. Um, and I raised my kids to accept everybody. We all them been through something. We all come from different backgrounds, but we all been through something. And and I always taught them to love people, treat people the way you want to be treated. And but you got those who have been taught differently because that there's no, we weren't. You're not born racist. You're not born hating people. Like that's taught. And so yeah, it's crazy. But I know I'm just ranting. I'm just going off or whatever a little bit right now because I'm a little irritated. I am about this. But I'm gonna get over. I'm gonna get past this. This too shall pass. I'm gonna get past this. But yeah. But I just wanted to get on here and say hi to y'all and apologize for not getting on yesterday because, like I said, I ended up getting sick. And I mean, I was like not feeling well at all. Like I was bad. I was to the point where I couldn't even drive for like several hours. Like it was that bad. And so, yeah. But yeah. So anyway, um, I now woke up at like in the middle of the night. I went to sleep because when I got back, I just changed my clothes, got in my bed. I was so exhausted, so tired. Like I felt like I hadn't slept in days. Like I don't know if y'all ever stayed up like and didn't get that much sleep and you have a headache and you dizzy and you just feeling sick. I felt nauseous. Like I felt like I needed to throw up. Like it was just I can't even explain it. And I was having chills. I was like feeling sick, like I was having a flu. Like I know my body was going through like a flare up, and I'm still having a little bit of the side effects from it, but it's not as bad. But I felt so sick. But I had woke up in like I don't know 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't even go back to sleep. Like I stayed up. I couldn't even go back to sleep. I literally stayed up to like I don't know, like 6:30 this morning. And I was just like, I can't even go to sleep. Like this is crazy. But yeah, I was gonna get on here and I was gonna get on there and say something, but I was just out of it. I really was not trying to do no video. But yeah, I wanted to say hi to y'all. I'm looking a hot mess. I don't got no makeup on today. Don't trip. Don't trip. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to say hi to you guys. And man, I'm gonna let y'all see a little bit of the sunset because it is amazing right now. See if I can show y'all real quick before I end this video. I'm gonna show y'all the sunset though real quick because it's like it is so beautiful. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can flip my camera real quick so y'all can see. You guys see that? And that's crazy because I guess it did used to sit over there. Can you guys see that? Like it's amazing. Like look how beautiful that is. It's so pretty. I'm just sitting here and I'm like, oh my god, that is so pretty. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video because I've been ranting for like 22 minutes, 21 minutes. But yeah, I just wanted to say hi to you guys and let you guys know what happened yesterday. I just wanted to get on here and say something and let y'all know I didn't forget about y'all at all. I didn't forget about you. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to get on here, do this quick video. Well, quick. Winded video. Winded. Look, I can't even talk. I said winded. Anyway, I'm finna get off. But yeah, I love you guys and thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for the new subscribers and everything. Um, but yeah, you guys comment, like the video, get the thumbs up if y'all liked it. Leave a comment. Um, if y'all experienced this or whatever. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to say hi to you guys and tell you guys what happened yesterday. I do apologize because normally if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so but I felt so bad because I was so sick and I was like, I told my subscribers I was gonna get on. My family, I told them I was gonna get on yesterday because I said I was gonna get on tomorrow, but I didn't. So that's why I do apologize because I was not feeling well. So, but anyway, that's pretty much it. My rant about my experience looking for places and stuff. And run-ins with the police, discriminating and stuff. So, but yeah. But yeah, y'all. I'm finna end this video. I know I done said I was gonna end this video like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. But for real, I'm finna get off now, for real, cause I gotta go. I told one of my friends through Facebook I was gonna message her, do a video chat or whatever, cause she's in the hospital. So um, I gotta holler at my best friend. So, but anyway, I will holler at you guys later. You guys have a blessed evening, and hopefully I will be able to get on soon and do another video and say hi to you guys. And all right, y'all have a good night. God bless. Love y'all. Bye. I can't end the video.